Hey everybody, welcome to Crunchberry's Playhouse. We have been goofing around with our video, and soon we're going to maybe upgrade the audio, but for now we got the new video stuff set up where I can see what I am showing, so I'm not completely off the screen and everything. And then also Larry has built me this beautiful level for my paintings, and as you can see, it's level. Yes, hopefully you can see as well as I can, that's very level right now. I got a I think this is a 10 by 12 canvas. It's not 8 by 10, a little bit bigger. I'm gonna use the double bottom pour tulip cup. I know, Brian, I'm saying it wrong, but it's a double tulip cup maybe. And then I'm going to use my Posse Paints. All of them are Posse. Now this one I'm using is the purple shimmer. This one has silicone. It's pre-mixed by Christina. And then I got my tubs of the juniper shimmer, the galaxy blue, which you can tell I love this color, so I got me a huge one. And then I have the Victoria's muscadine wine. And I have the gold rush, and I keep these on here just to keep them nice and soft in there. I don't know what happens if you don't do that, but that's what I've been doing. And then I added, and then my regular white, which is this white is Saks heavy-bodied titanium white with Floetrol and a little bit of water. I tested my consistency with Christina's Posse purple shimmer, and I am almost spot on for every single color except for my galaxy blue is a tiny bit faster. So I did a race with my colors. So, but the galaxy blue I love, and so those are the 5 colors I'm going to use. This is my first time using juniper shimmer. That was my very first time, and yes, I'm drinking coffee constantly. So let me get some gloves on and get rocking here. This level is really cool, and this is my first time using the double bottle tulip cup, or the double tulip cup. I can't remember what Bryan called it. I'm gonna make sure my producer Larry make sure that is in the comments so that everybody knows, and then we'll get Bryan's store up there and everything. And then this that I'm doing is I'm going to do the tulip cup, and then I'm going to do the paper towel bloom as well, and that's inspired by Fiona and Doris, I'm sure they're all part of our posse. So if you want to be part of the posse, just go out to Posse Facebook. We'll make sure that link is in there, and you can get your Posse Paints Christmas discount right now, or just joining, and you can hang out with all of us on a regular basis, which we'd love to have you. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to move my beautiful level off, gently move it over here, and then I'm going to need a white base, so I'm going to start with my white base here. Let's see. Got my base going. Get the old trusted spatula. Get rocking on that. Now this is the cake spinner Bryan got me for not for Christmas, but because we care about each other, and he got this one when he was here this summer. That's not going to be enough base, and it is beautiful professional cake spinner, cake decorating spinner. Way nicer than what I was using, which was just a Lazy Susan thing that we put together. while back. This canvas is not very happy canvas. It's so dry. I don't know. Seems like some of them are a little more flexible than this guy, but that's okay. We'll get it taken care of. Okay. That's my other paper towel. Get my cleaner paper towel out here. I'm not constantly wiping on my apron. I might have to get a new one. It's getting to where it's pretty covered. I want to just kind of get the tips of these edges so that it really does flow off when it comes time. If I even flow off, I'm hoping to get, in my mind, I'm hoping to get some empty space around this beautiful flower. So that's kind of where I'm going. That's got a lot of bubbles. I'm going to give it a quick fire up. Trying to get rid of some bubbles. I have been mixing paints this morning and everything's stirred up. Okay, that's my trusted paper towel. And I've got a water bottle here. So, under this, I think I'm just going to do a little, what am I going to do? I'm going to do a little more white, because I don't want it to just be empty under there. And then I'm going to do a spot of this gorgeous juniper shimmer. And then I'm going to put a spot of gold in the center of that. Gold rush. Right? It's probably off center, but I don't care. Okay. There we go. It's level. This is what matters. Okay. So my darkest colors are going to be on the outside. So I'm going to start with my darkest ones, and that would be my Galaxy Blue. And this one we're kind of go to the edges, not so much the very center, but we're going to use the petals. Get those out there. We don't need anything in that center really, because we're looking for the petals. Okay, I can see what you guys can see. Looks like I'm a little less on this side. Give that one more drop. It's really neat. You can see how much paint you have in each area. Okay, and then of course I'm going to go with the Gold Rush next to the blue, because it's so pretty like that. Give them a good squeeze of that. Very cool. And I can, with this toy, they are toys because we're having fun, and I can really see how much I'm getting on there, which that's always seems to be sort of a struggle. Okay, I'm going to go with my Posse Purple Shimmer. Now this has the only one that has silicone in it, and so this is my cell activator, sort of. I guess that's probably not technically correct, and I'm sure someone's going to correct me, but this is the one with the silicone. And I'm going to try and match up what I got on the canvas in my little half circles there. So cool. There's that. Alright, one more little smidge there. Looks a little light. Okay. And then the beautiful Juniper Shimmer, which, like I said, this is my first time getting to use this. I ordered these just recently, the new pots. I had ordered the pots, sometime in the summer. There was a sale and I ordered some, pigment pots from Christina Welch's Posse site and Etsy site. And this was one of them. No, I'm sorry. The muscadine wine and the autumn yellow. I know it, Persian autumn yellow. Oh my gosh, those are my two favorite colors. Of course, I'm only using the muscadine wine this time, but I felt that was the appropriate color for this combo we got going. But those two I stocked up on in the summertime when she had a summertime sale, because like I said, those are two of my most favorite colors. Now, I did say I'm trying to hold out for some open space on this. So I think what I'm gonna have to do, oh, my canvas is turning. As you can see here, this one's a little off center from that, and it might be, even though it looked perfectly level, maybe I bumped it or something. Or it's the amount of paint. Could be anything. I'm going to go another round of blue, and I'm going to do a little bit less each way around, little drops. Then we went with the gorgeous gold, a little bit even less of that, I think. Hopefully I'm not fibbing when I say that. And then we went with the shimmer, did we? No, we went with the Posse purple shimmer. Quick drops, quick drops, quick drops. Try and regulate myself, not get too much paint. This is not a big canvas, and it looks like I'm going to town like it is. Actually, I do want a little bit more. And you know, all for fun. See if okay, I am getting crazy. All right, so last is the shimmer. I'm gonna stop with the shimmer. I've got that one string of red or muscadine wine, and I think that's gonna work. The shimmer is where I'm gonna end, because this is such a beautiful color, and I don't think it needs much more paint than what I got going on. So what I've been watching is that for this section, we're gonna pull out each tulip and split each tulip before we move the toy, and then afterwards we'll do it again. Possibly. I don't like how thick that is. I'm gonna use my tiny little stir stick. Okay. Get my wiper. Now with this method, I think the last couple I've seen, they've only used either a regular 5-petal or the hexa tube. There's one that I saw them use, Bryan. Spontaneous Creations by Bryan. Hexa tube is one they use for this as well. So many bubbles. I'm sure that's because I've, you know, been mixing these all morning. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. I'm not going to blow the paint off. I'm going to put that in my container of warm water to soak for a couple minutes, although I see this is still flowing down. But I've got too much paint anyway, so where'd you go? Where'd you go? So I've got my handy bucket of warm water to put my toy in, and when I'm done here today, I'll just go up, rinse them off, and they will be perfect. Perfectly clean. Makes it super easy. Okay, so that's done. Wow. Quite pretty. Not as bright as I would have imagined. Now we're going to pull this little section here in and across for each one. Maybe not across for each one, but in. Pull this one in and across. This one in. This one in. This one. Where'd it go? This one in. And across. I'll take this one in and across too. Okay. Might have got that a little convoluted. I'm going to get rid of some bubbles real quick. As you can see, there are a ton. Now, for a little bit more difficult part of the situation, I'm going to get my paper towel. So I just have the regular Costco paper towel, and I know this is not what Fiona or Doris recommend, but this is what I have. So this is what I'm going to use, and it already has a perforation in the middle, and hopefully that's not going to hurt me. But I'm going to fold it in half on the perforation, and then I'm only going to get it wet in the center areas. I'm going to spray this over my garbage can here a little bit, not too wet, just a tad, so it gives it a little weight. See there? And then, okay, I'm going to lay that in the very center. Oh, I dipped it in. All right, well, that's not supposed to happen. But I went this way with it. I thought it would be easier for me to manipulate for what I'm doing, going away from myself. But dipping it in the way I just did is totally not appropriate or cool. So I'm going to, and it looks like I might not have got enough wet, oh my, on this part, because it's not, the paint's not going. So that's why you practice. And I'm going to take up one corner very gently, the next corner very gently, and then each corner consecutively. And then one of the things too is we need to pull this, open it up, and pull that up. Oh my, I can see why they want that heavier duty paper towel. Oh, for goodness sake, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to pull that one up, and then I'm going to stop because I am wiggling all over the place. I am just going to pull that up and take it over here. Yeah, I did mess it up. It's pretty, but it is wiggled all over the place. So I could, I think I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to leave it just like this, all wiggled and wrong. But I might as well do, just take it over the edge a little bit. A lot. I might have too much paint even.
I think that was one of the things that Doris said at one point, that I'm not sure you needed as much paint. Might have been why it kind of
got muddy. It got muddy because I wiggled the paper towel and I dipped it.
Well, you're not
I dipped the
you need
paper
to get
towel.
some of those cloths, those napkins that she uses.
Yeah, the higher quality dinner napkin.
Yeah. It's still going to be
got
cool.
some gorgeous colors in it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I like it.
It's pretty. But yeah, I'm going to just pour some of this paint off because there's too much. And since I'm not happy with it in the first place.
That's the thing about this type of art. You can kind of make it into something, make something out of something else. Anyway, just came through, sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're fine. The colors, the paints are freaking awesome. So, go to Christina Welch's Posse Facebook page. Join the posse. Come join us for some lives, some fun, good conversation, always something going on, and learn some new tricks, buy some beautiful pigments, and someday you might be able to do what they can do, but I'm still trying, and I have only been doing it, altogether maybe a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. So, and not consistently. I'm just playing in Crutchberry's Playhouse. Have a wonderful day and take care of yourself. Thanks for watching.